It started with a gate. A simple metal gate at the entrance to my property. Not flashy, not guarded, just a boundary to keep things private. Until one morning I found it locked. The HOA had done it. Without notice. Without warning. A small sign taped to the post. Access restricted. Unauthorized entry prohibited. I walked up slowly, examined the lock. It was sturdy, professional, meant to prevent casual entry. But the audacity. That stung. They thought they could control me. First instinct? Call, complain, protest. But I didn't. Because I already knew something they didn't. Their homes, their streets, their neighborhood. All depended on infrastructure that ran across my land. Utility easements, drainage lines, electrical access, roadways. I had waited, watched, recorded every unauthorized action. Every overstep, every time they assumed control. Now it was my turn. I didn't break their locks. I didn't threaten. I didn't yell. I worked quietly, strategically. First, the signs went up. Private access and permission required. Subtle, professional, legally enforceable. Then the control systems. Lights, barriers, automatic locks, all linked to my property's main access. By morning, every street feeding into the neighborhood from my land was blocked. Subtle, legal, inescapable. A car tried to pass, stopped automatically. Another, stalled. Delivery trucks, mail carriers, everyone. Within hours, the HOA realized the error. Calls, panic, requests, arguments. I stayed calm. When a board member arrived in person, I simply smiled. You locked me, I said quietly. Now I've locked you. They asked for access. I asked for terms. Everything had a price. Usage agreements, legal acknowledgement, daily access limits. By the end of the week, every vehicle entering their streets had to follow rules set by me. And the gate? Still locked. Because the lesson wasn't about violence. It was about control. It was about strategy. It was about letting them feel the weight of assuming authority over what wasn't theirs. No shouting, no threats, just calm, calculated power. Every resident driving through that neighborhood learned the same lesson I had learned years ago. Control isn't given, it's taken. And when they tried to take from me, I simply returned the favor. Quietly, strategically, permanently. The HOA didn't just lose a battle. They learned what happens when you lock someone out of their own property. And in the end, I wasn't just behind the gate. I was controlling everything beyond it.